Portuguese artist living in Chard for the last 9 years. And I met Julie 3 months ago with Engage Somerset project, and I'm very happy being part of it. And this is Sarah.
Yeah, I've been on the Engage project for about 5 months. As soon as it started in Chard, I started off doing the help walk. Project in Chard. It's a Thursday project that works for people in Chard with mental, physical needs. So even if it's just isolation, it's a little support group that people can go to once a week. And met Julie in there, and she said about doing a walking group. I said, that sounds fine. I said, I've also got a letter from the doctor saying that I could enroll in the gym. And I was a bit doubtful about going. She's like, that's all right, I'll say you weren't here now for that. And I was like,
How did it go?
Okay.
Because for me, it's just, I had this enrollment at the gym with this lady, and she showed me all the machines. And I sweat enough for 5 minutes, and that's it. I met Julie because we had a common friend, and we met at Weatherspoons, and we start chatting, and Julie, because she's so great, she invited me straight away, and I think we get friends straight away.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, on the walk, we started off, I think there was just 3 of us originally that went one day on the walk, and then it's got up to about 15.
So when you met Julie, what do you need help with? So what do you feel that was important for you to go on this project and engage with Somerset?
Yeah, it just gave me a way to get out the house in a safe environment. I suffer with anxiety issues, and I don't walk a lot on my own. Normally I just go to a group on the Thursday and weekly shopping with my husband. So to actually get me out the house, and if you said to me a year ago, oh, you'll be going at the gym, I'd be like, yeah, whatever, put the other one's got bells on. I wouldn't do it, but yeah, it's given me the confidence now to get out. And I've done a couple of classes with other people, so you've got the support system there. And then I've been able to go out and do it by myself. And for me,
in our walks, don't you feel like we are all in a community environment, and we all support each other, and without knowing, that's what I feel, without knowing any personal lives or any personal issues or problems, I think we kind of warm up with each other because we are there, and you know that you can count on me, I can count on you to have a chat, to
and
open
even
up.
if some of the walks have been a bit, people found it a struggle going up huge hills and stuff like that, but then we encourage people on, and it doesn't matter what speed you walk at. There's always somebody walking.
Absolutely. If you are chatting and having a good time, you go anywhere, right?
Yeah, you walk a lot further than you actually realise because you're talking along the road. You don't realise how much actual exercise you're actually getting.
I think that is the most important part in Julie's work in this area, because there is so many different communities and so many different cultures in the same place. The fact that we can all walk together.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's empowering all the people, and no preconcepts, no barriers, and we're breaking this every step of the way, and that is the important part I see in this group.
It's an all-inclusive group, so nobody looks at anybody else in a different light or anything. You're all there to just, enjoy a nice walk, have a laugh on the way.
Absolutely, laugh is important.
Yeah, and hopefully lose weight. I've noticed I've started losing a bit of weight.
I think another important thing that I think Julie is starting to do now is to go further and give the people the tools to do by themselves, and that empowering of
Yeah.
Julie's giving to us and all this project is very important because you see, when I started my plan and working with the Chard Museum, I didn't know the town because before that I lived here, but I wouldn't work here in the area.
Yeah.
And this meeting Julie was for me a crucial point because it's like connecting with other people and see the importance of working with others.
Yeah.
That it's so important and we don't see it until we actually do it.
No, and
So
she's such an easygoing person to get on with,
absolutely,
and she gets the
absolutely.
whole group involved.
And she's beautiful as well.
Yeah,
So
right.
I'm wanting to add to it.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's this, you see, it's to laugh, it's to be together and talk about any subject with no, you know.
Yeah, because the the 8 week thing has gone on now. They've signed me up with Positive People, and I'm looking at doing a volunteering job at the museum because they've got so many items up there that they have no background knowledge on. They
You
don't.
know, I work at the museum, right?
I heard you just say that. That's what popped in my head.
I'm
but
the artist in residency at the museum, and
Yeah.
we do workshops every Saturday. So
Yeah.
please pop in. It's
Yeah.
between 11 and 1, completely free. We can share all of this because that's it. What Julie's bring to the plate was sharing,
Yeah.
and I learn with her. So I start doing my own thing
I
as well.
wouldn't necessarily say I was looking to go into voluntary work or anything like that, to start with. But yeah, it's a job,
Check on
a
us.
little thing
Yeah,
to
but it's
get
a
me
start, isn't it?
on the ladder. And Positive People, they can help me with the IT skills and hopefully provide me something to use, either a laptop or iPad or something like that. So yeah, and
So
I feel like
it's not just organizing stuff. Somerset, Engage Somerset is also about connecting organizations. That is another thing that Julie brings to the plate here, was the fact that we can connect different organizations and people that can actually help you in specific.
yeah, specifically on your own little individual journeys, even though you do things occasionally as a group, you can still head off different directions and get.
So your specific needs are fulfilled for, you know,
Yeah, and you've got
different.
the guidance. You've always got somebody there to kind of encourage you and help you in the right direction and
Doesn't matter what.
give you the confidence.
Yes,
That's another
yes,
thing.
yes.
Confidence with me
Absolutely.
is gone through the roof.
Like the feeling that you belong. Do you know what? As a person that didn't born in the UK, I was struggling a lot. The fact that I wasn't with my family all the time, and this urge of having a family nearby, having a support community that actually, we never know what could happen in the
No.
future. And the fact that I'm living with the notion of distance between me and my family, it's a struggle, mentally struggle. You
Yeah, because
kind
you
of feel
haven't.
alone in your.
Yeah,
in your
you
own.
could be surrounded by people, but still have the loneliness attached because you haven't got that support from, like, your neighbours or anything like that. You don't feel part of anything.
But you see, that is what changed now. I feel part of the community. I feel people embrace me and embraces my culture, because we are loud. We talk a lot. Literally, we don't.
But that's
But,
a good thing.
and it's difficult to get used to another culture, and that's what I'm doing with now in my Ukrainian support group. I felt this need of helping others to go through the same I went through.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to look for a family when there is none, and suddenly Julie get all these people together with different backgrounds, and I feel safe again. I feel in the community again.
Okay, what would you have done without Engage Somerset?
Well, I graduated in 2020, And at the time I was working at the artist in residency at University Centre Somerset in Taunton. Probably I would be still there if it wasn't for Julie and all of the things, the opportunities that I gained after that. The fact that I'm now at artist residence at the museum, the fact that I have a Ukrainian support group that I'm the vice chair, and my friend Ingrid is the chair of the group. But we are trying to do the same as Julie is trying to do in a different perspective, because we are focused on Ukrainians that are arriving to Chard. So it's that kind of support that Julie is giving to us, that empowerment we are giving back to others that need it. What we are doing now, it's basically a mirror of what I learned. That is basically, if you support people, people surprise you always in an amazing way, because you never know what we expect in people. When they are in power, they can, raise high, and that's what I'm trying now to achieve, because now I know how, and this project show me how can I connect all the people, because you see, I born to do that. I born to bring people together, communities together, build those bridges that sometimes are so important for you to understand me and I understand you. And that is actually what I took most from this project, and I will continue doing it, is the fact that now I have the tools to show others how to do it. And Julie is engaging with us in Ukrainian support group. She's helping out with everybody. And you see, that is what we need to do. Help, help, help. So the help comes back to us straight away. It's almost immediately, because you feel the joy of,
Yeah, you see somebody else change from when you first started having a little group with them.
Absolutely.
And you've seen how they're growing and getting, like you say, getting more into the community.
So how about you? How do you think you would be doing at this moment if it wasn't for Julie?
If it weren't for Julie, I'll probably just be doing the support group on a Thursday and my weekly shop with my husband. No, I wouldn't be leaving the house and going to the gym. I wouldn't be going on a walk with, a group of strangers, because that's what it is at the end of the day. You see new people all the time. I wouldn't be doing that. I wouldn't, not having the confidence to go out and do anything. I would completely shut myself away.
Because we need the energies of other people to actually